everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be talking you through my 2021 vision board. I got the pictures printed out and I basically just stuck them onto a notice board here. I know that the vision board community on YouTube is very serious and this is not the most aesthetically pleasing, so I'm not going to go into too much detail on that. I basically just wanted to get this video done as quick as possible. So I'm going to talk you through the pictures that I've chosen for my 2021 year and what they mean to me and why they're on the board. I understand that it's a little bit difficult to see exactly what's happening here, so as I speak about the picture I'm going to just put an image of it here so you can follow along with what I'm talking about. So if you are enjoying this video, please give it a big thumbs up and let's get into the vision board. So as the focus of this channel is mainly luxury fashion, we're going to start there today. So I have two pairs of shoes on the vision board which will represent me adding more shoes to my luxury shoe collection this year. I'm not specifically, adamant that these must be the shoes. But I have added these two as favourites to the board. So the first pair is the blue Manolo Blahnik heels from Sex and the City, an absolutely iconic pair of shoes for every girl's wardrobe. I love them and I'm just waiting for the right occasion to make the purchase. I've never tried them on before, but I've seen them on many influencers that I admire, and I've loved them ever since the Sex and the City DVDs, so they're on my wish list this year. The second pair of shoes is the Christian Louboutin heels. I think it's the Pigalle model that I would like. I would need to actually go and try them on in the shop to know what I think. I understand they're not the most comfortable of high heels to buy into, but the Christian Louboutins are a classic that will never go out of fashion, and I don't currently own any, so I still would like to try them on and see what I think. I've added a kind of a gradient black and red pair here. I would be happy with a red or a black. I think a black will be a classic investment in my wardrobe, so I'd be very lucky to get that. So moving on to luxury bags. I'm very specific about having a luxury collection that is quite small and that I am obsessed with. I'm not really one to spend money impulsively on luxury bags. I do take my time and think about it a lot and how it works in my wardrobe before I make a decision. So this year and for many years I have wanted the Chanel classic flap in white in a lambskin leather. Now I like gold and I like silver hardware, so I'm not too fussy, but preferably I'd like it in silver. Now I know there's a massive risk with this bag, especially in lambskin as well, but if you know me personally, you know I love white. I love an all white outfit and I would love a white bag, and I definitely trust myself with it. I know that's something that a lot of people say as well, that they don't trust themselves with the bag, but I take care of my bags very well, and I do trust myself with a white bag. And this bag I've wanted for years and years. I've just never went ahead and got it. For the luxury purchases that I make, I tend to wait for a specific occasion to come up. I don't really enjoy just buying something because I have the money for it. I prefer to celebrate in some way by making a purchase and it being a meaning to me. So that's the way I like to buy luxury items. So if you watched my videos last year, you will know that I bought my dream coat, which was a white faux fur coat, and I would absolutely love a white Chanel bag to go with that coat as well. And I think the white is such a good colour for summer and winter. it works so well in both seasons, actually works so well all year round. A lot of people would just think that the white bag would work only in the summer, but I love an all white outfit in winter as well, and especially now that I've invested in my white faux fur coat, I think I would get loads of wear out of a white Chanel bag. So I've added one more bag here as well. It's actually been modelled by an influencer that I admire, Victoria Fox, here with the orange Birkin. Now, I know this is a long shot, but I'm putting it out there. I'm throwing it on the vision board just to, you know, put it out there in the universe. I don't think that this year is the year for me and a Birkin, because the Chanel white bag is my classic dream bag, but I just want to put it out there that I am interested in getting an Hermes Birkin, and it's just a subtle hint on the vision board there. Since I've mentioned Victoria Fox, I do have a couple of pictures of influencers that I admire on my vision board as well. These women are very much my style and my fashion sense as well. I really enjoy their put together looks, and that's kind of how I see myself in the fashion world as well, as being in a similar genre of luxury fashion. So I've put those ladies on the board. We have here Victoria Mcgrath, who does vlogs on YouTube as well, an incredibly hard worker as well. I know she's won Blogger of the Year numerous times, and her partner as well, her husband, is an amazing photographer. So the two of them I look up to a lot, and they are very hard workers in the industry. I know they put so much effort into all of their work as well, which I really admire. And the other influencer is Lydia Elise Millen. She has such good interiors. I love her house so much, all of her vlogs. I love everything about her design and her aesthetic, and I have her here photographed in her dressing room, which is something that I need to work on in my own house. So I have that little nod to a dressing room as well on my vision board. These ladies as well have done some amazing brand collaborations with very high-end brands, so that is why they're on the board as well. It would be an absolute dream of mine to collaborate with such amazing brands. I have a photoshopped YouTube plaque here as well, which I created. I put a lot of effort into my YouTube videos last year, and I want to continue that in this year, which is why I have the influencers on there as well. I'm really enjoying the creating videos and creating pictures a lot more now, and I want to continue doing that in the future. If I could possibly do this as a full-time job, that would be an absolute dream come true for me. These videos are so much fun for me to make, and it's a very enjoyable process for me to do the editing and stuff like that. I enjoy a lot of the aspects of doing YouTube and researching video ideas, so I would absolutely love to be a full-time YouTuber in the future at some point. I do have a career as well, a 9-to-5, which I love as well. So it is a bit of a, I don't know, grass is always greener on the other side element to it. I love my job and I love the people that I work with every day, and I'm really at a great point in my career as well. But this just brings about my creativity and my love for fashion, and, you know, talking to people as well. So it's on the vision board. It's not necessarily a goal, but it is something. That's what I'm gonna say. It's just something there. It's something that I'm enjoying very much, so we'll keep it going. And just at this point, I'd like to mention that these are not specifically goals or New Year's resolutions. That's not the way I'm taking the vision board process this year. I do have my own personal goals in my life, but there aren't necessarily making purchases of Chanel bags. I do have more important goals than that. This more is just a process of seeing what brings me happiness in my life, and you know, pointing me in the direction in my head as to, you know, planning for 2021 and making the most of the year and seeing what I want to get out of the year. So the point of this video is more so to see where the most amount of happiness is in my life, what makes me the happiest, and what would I like to continue in 2021 doing that I feel happy about. It's not necessarily pressure as in this has to happen. I'm not putting that pressure on myself. I'm taking it literally like it's a vision board. It's an aesthetic. It's not necessarily pressure as in this is what I want to happen. You don't know what you want. It's harder to get what you want. You need to decide what you want and then take steps to get there. So this is me deciding what I would like for my future self. So the last luxury item on here is a Cartier watch. I've always admired this watch for a number of years now, and I have been thinking about it a lot more since we purchased the house. Before we purchased the house, a lot of my savings were going towards the house, and even now still with us decorating the house, I do have to kind of work out where I want to spend my money. There's still a lot of decorating to do in the house. If you watched last week's video, you will have seen my interiors update. So I have my new paint on the walls now, but with the coronavirus as well, we are very delayed in getting things for the house. Obviously we can't just go and look at things and pick things up, so we are getting things done very slowly. We moved into this house in 2019 just before Christmas, and it was only, I think, about 5 months we were in the house before all of this happened. I'm getting distracted. Going back to the Cartier for the second, that watch I'm quite interested in, and it comes in a silver and gold version as well, or you can have the all gold version, and that's the bit that I am mixed up a little bit about. And the Cartier items with it as well, the love bracelet and the nail bracelet, I do love those pieces as well. I'm just not going to be getting those first. I think a watch is so much more useful, and you're going to wear that every day as well, so it would be you know, a good investment for the wardrobe as well, which is what I tell my boyfriend. Like I mentioned before, I just need a reason, a good enough reason to get the watch. I just don't have that reason at the minute, and I feel like I need to connect them together in some way. I did turn 30 in November, and I thought I was going to make a bigger purchase then. I was meant to be in New York for my birthday, but obviously with the coronavirus we didn't get to go. But I have the savings for New York, and I still have my options open for a bigger 30th birthday present. Obviously I did buy my dream coat, but I did expect to spend a bit more than that. So we'll see what happens over the year and keep the option open. Guys, I've no idea how long I've been talking for. I'm going to keep moving because otherwise this video is just going to be miles long. So I'm going to jump back to interiors for a second. I need to focus on the interiors of my house a lot more in 2021 as well. And on the board I have included a dressing room and a little like YouTube setup area. it's one thing I need to work on for my channel, as well as having somewhere to sit down and talk to you on camera as well. So that's something I want to work on. Then I have a picture of a bathroom here as well that I like, and this is just representative of interior work that I need to keep going on in my house as well. With the virus, it's just so difficult because I can't make decisions without seeing things in real life, and I'm just a little bit frustrated with it, but obviously that's not the important thing in this day and age. Just something that I'll be focusing on this year, and I hope that you will like the interior vlogs as well that will be on my channel. The next few images are of charity. So I have Princess Diana here, and she is a lady that I admire an awful lot. And I also have Selena Gomez for UNICEF, another amazing singer that I admire a lot as well. And I do love to contribute to charities as well, and I want to do that a lot more in 2021. I think it's so important to give back in society. As someone that has an interest in luxury fashion, I do feel that people can be quite negative towards that as well, and think that I should spend my money on other things like, I don't even know. I have charities that I support out of my paycheck, and I do contribute to society as well, and I have the extra money to do that. So I don't just spend my money on myself and the house and that kind of thing. Bring about awareness of the charities that I'm interested in as well. I'd like to talk a little bit more about that on my channel as well. So I have a couple of pictures of holiday destinations here that I have wanted to go to for a while. Very, very highly unlikely going to happen in 2021, but I thought I'd put them here on the vision board anyway, because it represents my joy and interest in traveling and seeing more of the world. So I have a picture here of Greece, a picture of Bora Bora, and a picture of skiing as well. And I have a picture of Italy as well. So the next section is health and well-being, a really extremely important section for me this year. I have taken a big interest in my skincare, and that interest has piqued more interest in my actual body and my fitness as well. So I have on here a vegetarian salad. So I'm not promising to become a vegetarian, but I do want to make the effort to really focus on what I eat. Ideally I'd like to have 2 dinners a week that are fully vegetarian. In 2020 we had 1 dinner a week vegetarian, so we are going to be doing 2 dinners a week vegetarian from now on, so I'm very excited about that. I also have a sustainable home picture here. We have made a conscious effort in our home to become more sustainable. I'm not saying that we are fully sustainable, I'm just saying that we are going to make an effort to become more sustainable in the home. So we are trying to buy less plastic in the grocery store, and we're using soap bars instead of soap dispensers, just little bits and pieces like that. I'm not going to go too much into it. And I also have an image here of a woman doing yoga. I started yoga in the first lockdown of 2020, and I have been enjoying it so much in the evening times and in the morning times, so I'm going to try and continue with the yoga for 2021. My health and well-being goals is definitely to slow down more and take better care of myself rather than any sort of fitness goals. I also have an image of a lady swimming here. I used to go swimming all the time when I worked in the office, after work or before work, and I haven't been swimming all of last year and I really miss it. and that was like my one form of exercise that I always did over my 20s, and it was enough rather than going to the gym every day, so I loved it. I really want to get back into that, but at the moment it's not really open at the minute, but we'll see how the year goes. I have an image here as well of some eyeshadow looks. I do want to improve my makeup skills in 2021. It's something that I have worked on a little bit towards the end of 2020, and I feel that my makeup application is getting better, so I would like to pick up more makeup skills in 2021 as well. So the first quote here is, offline is the new luxury. So I know I have been spending a lot more time online with the YouTube videos and the Instagram pictures, but I have been enjoying my time more offline and online as well, because I have that focus online. I'm working on something and then I'm done, I'm offline then, and I'm living my life. Sometimes you'll see as well that I post things quite late, like this video being so late into January. My motto is more so to live my life first and post it second. So, you know, if I was on holidays, I would take the photos and then I wouldn't bother editing or uploading them until I was already home from holidays, because I want to enjoy my life as well, and that's the priority that I want to make in my life. Being offline is so important for your mental health as well. I find that if I'm online, I feel less energetic than when I'm offline and doing things in real life. I feel like if I sit down to watch like a 30-minute YouTube video, I just feel a little bit lazy and that I could be doing something else. So I feel like spending more time offline is best for me in 2021. I want to give that time to real relationships in my life, maybe phone calls or FaceTime or whatever. You know, I want to give that time to people in my life. It's nice to just switch off sometimes and just be in the moment with your partner at home, just chilling out doing nothing. So that's what I want to prioritize as well in 2021. Next quote is, make yourself a priority. Now, I am fundamentally a people pleaser. I will go out of my way for people and for my friends, and I always try and suit what best suits the other person, and I'm just going to prioritize myself a bit more in 2021. I want to remind myself of that, which is why it's in the center of my vision board this year. A lot of people that are in my life are so understanding and they're not demanding at all. That's not what this is. It's just that I need to set time aside for myself and for what I want to do, like filming this video, and I need to remember that that's important to me too, and my time is important as well as other people. And the last one here is a phrase from Oprah, and it says, the more you celebrate and praise your life, the more you will have to celebrate. That is something that I like to focus on as well. Even just small things in my life, I like to be grateful and appreciative of every little thing, and it just makes your day so much more positive in general. So I have been trying to do that with just little things. With New Year's resolutions and goal setting, stuff like that, you know, it can be very hard to focus yourself and do celebrate the milestones that you achieve, especially if you have a long list of goals. You're just like, right, got that, what's next, what's next? But taking that moment to appreciate where you are right now and being grateful and expressing gratitude in your life, it just makes you so much happier in the long run. and it makes you appreciate the journey of how you got there as well. So going into 2021, still in lockdown and still with the coronavirus very much in the forefront of our minds, I want to really celebrate any little thing that we can in this house. I do want to focus on positivity and celebrating the little things in life. Guys, that is everything on my 2021 vision board. I really hope you liked this video. Definitely give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you back again. Leave me a comment below if any of this resonates with you, or if you have been inspired to create your own vision board. I would love to know. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.